just getting our gear loaded up and about to take off. Round 2, headed back down for my sheep hunt. All the roads and stuff are still closed for fire, so we are going to try and go into a backcountry strip with the plane. A little bit windy today, so it doesn't seem like we'll probably be able to get in today. We'll have to fly to a nearby town and then head out in the morning and see if we can land in the backcountry.
A little bit crammed.
Yeah,
ready to go. Lots of room for sheep.
I think we have too much gear for 2 people. For a couple days.
3 days. You got a 185, why not use it? Blowing up some rafts for the main voyage.
Yeah, we're gonna
float down this here river with them.
Cross Black Rapids yet again. We've been here before.
Been here before with little Walmart rafts.
Little Walmart rafts across the big river. Our plan is to kind of cross today, try and get some elevation and a spot to kind of sleep on the hill, do some glass in the night, and then get after it tomorrow. So hopefully we can find some sheep. We haven't seen anything yet, so we'll keep looking.
Make a couple trips, take our backpacks and our spike camp upstream.
And then we have rafts too that we are also taking.
We gotta come back and get our rafts. Start the spike camp journey.
And then we're gonna go out, cross the river, try and get some elevation, do some glass in the night, and then hopefully find something to go after tomorrow.
I got across with minimal wetness. And Trevor's loading up his Walmart raft.
I think that was the safest river crossing I've done hunting yet.
That was easy.
Smooth. Normally my life flashes before my eyes.
It didn't even need waders.
Didn't even need them.
A little bit of feet rehab. Well, we just soaked our feet, washed our faces in the creek. Now we gotta grind. We're packing our camp to the top of that. And then our plan is we're gonna glass up there tonight, camp, hunt that tomorrow. And we flew in this morning, so we can't hunt today. It's just a scouting mission. But then if we don't find anything there, we're gonna come back down, top off with our water, hike up to the top of that ridge to hunt the next basin Sunday morning. Well, we're gonna cover 3 major drainages here. We have yet to see a sheep in this unit.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can find one. Still pretty smoky here. This is where we're gonna bed down tonight, right here. Found a nice little bed. We're gonna leave a lot of our stuff and go look for sheep.
We are no tent roughing it tonight. Hopefully I don't roll off the mountaintop. I'm not a huge fan of knife ridges as is. I know this might not be a knife ridge for everybody, but it is for me.
We flew in this morning, so we knew today was just a scout day. You can't fly and hunt the same day. We hiked up this ridge. We did not see any sheep out of the plane on the way in here at all. We saw a couple elk on their pattern on the way in. Came up this ridge. An outfitter buddy told me he usually holds some rams. Crested the ridge up here right before dark. Took us all day to get our spike camp up here. There was 2 rams bedded at 300 yards. So we backed out. Trevor's back there sitting at the spike camp. We are hoping and praying that those 2 rams will be there in the morning.
So when it's getting dusk and you're trying to do a little bit of a glass on the hillside, you should probably look at the ground before you sit down because I sat on a cactus.
You got a cacti up the back?
210 pounds right on top of a cactus.
Well, I'm not pulling them out for you, so you're on your own.
Luckily, they're all in my pants, so I was able to pull them out of my butt and then take my pants off. And I have to try picking those out for a while.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Look before you sit. It's my new saying.
All right. Make sure what you're putting your butt on. September 27th, out here with no shirt on in the dark. It's probably still 70 degrees in sheep country.
But what Travis doesn't remember is that the higher the elevation, the colder it is. It's going to be chilly in the morning, I know it.
Or you're sleeping under the stars tonight. The only reason we're cuddled up so tight is because we used our Kuiu little mat so the rocks didn't poke a hole in our tent. So
In the middle of a mountain top.
the dang crickets are so loud singing a symphony up here.
I actually like that.
Sleeping with the old trusty 10 mil right there, ready to pop something. Sleeping right on a game trail. Lots of wolf poop, coyote poop. Hopefully we wake up to a wolf sniffing us so I can shoot one. That'd be great. Time to get up and go chase some sheep. Wakey, wakey. Yeah. How was your sleep under the stars?
It was questionable.
It was starting to get a little bit light. We saw the sheep right up there. I don't think I slept much. I checked the wind probably 20 times last night. See what way the wind was blowing in my sleep.
Yeah, I still haven't seen any sheep. Travis saw them. I didn't, so.
Trevor still hasn't seen a sheep in this unit.
Unicorns out here.
Okay, let's see if we can change that.
If we can find it.
Wow, that's a good one.
Oh boy.
Wow. That's awesome. That's pretty neat. The other side's gotta be somewhere.
So, I've put on over 50 miles. This is our second trip down here, and I have yet to see a sheep, but now we're finally looking at a band of rams across the road.
Tell me that there's a shooter in there, Trevor.
You know, it's hard for me to tell. There's 3 that are still behind trees.
So there's 5 total.
Yeah, there's one that definitely looks decent.
So take the biggest one. We'll call it good. But I had my Binos. That's not a bad ram there. He's hitting the upper 8.
It's okay. It's not bad. If I was standing right here, I'd say yeah.
Oh man. That's not bad ram. Where was the one you thought was bigger?
I think it walked out in front of it.
What?
I think it walked out in front. I don't know if I've seen this one yet.
Based off of what we have seen, which has been no rams, that's a pretty good one. It's not bad. Not bad. Is it good for your last day that you're able to hunt?
Yeah, definitely if it was on this side of the canyon, yes. So we got a bigger one in here.
Not just an okay one.
Not just an okay one. Travis, you have to keep this thing further off my nose on the big screen. So, okay, check out this thing. Check out this ram.
Dude, that thing's
Big
huge.
broomed off both sides.
Oh my goodness. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, that's a no doubt shooter.
Daddy wanted to see that.
I can't really see it in this, but... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this one off to the left is really, really heavy broomed out.
Yep. We spotted the rams across the canyon, so... across the canyon at some point today. So I ran back and got our camp. Last time we'll leave our camp. I'm sweating and Trevor's cold because he's been sitting here keeping an eye on the rams. They're on the face toward us, but they're behind some trees right now. We're just trying to play it smart and trying to figure out where they're going to bed. They're on a good face, you know, as long as they don't get busted. They're on the face, like halfway down the mountain. Facing us, there's a couple little draws they can hide in, but eventually we'll find them. We spotted these 5 rams. We were supposed to leave this morning. Got to get back to work tomorrow. Got a weather report from a pilot buddy. He's supposed to have 40-mile-an-hour winds on her all the way home. High gust, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, 13,000 feet. So we're not flying out today, regardless. So we're going to stay another day. This is midday. We got all of our stuff laid out. We're glassing these rams.
We're running low on foods. Well, we got food, water, snacks.
So we got our food laid out. 2 of these are empty, but we got 3 to share. Maybe Trevor's got 1 more. Some ramen noodles. Ran out of my candy and toilet paper. Both really big things not to run out of when you're eating dried food. I got 1 t-shirt left. And
1 t-shirt?
for wipe.
Oh, I was gonna say you have more than 1 shirt. We're pretty low on just about everything. We plan to do a quick 1 evening spike camp up here. Last night was our 2nd night, and it looks like we're gonna probably have a 3rd night of not being at our normal camp. So.
We learned long ago to pack extra food though.
Yeah, we
for
did.
This very reason. Otherwise, we'd be having to make a trip back to the plane right now when we see sheep. So
we brought a lot of food, but yeah, water in this country, water is a critical element because you get up on top of these mountains to where you want a glass and there's no water up here. So you have to pack all your water to the top. By the time you get to the top, you end up sucking most of it down. Got to go back to the bottom and get more.
Sheep came down the hill, maybe 300 yards. They're less than 1,000 yards now. They're maybe 900. Wind's still howling. We're going to get as close as we can, and if they're going to continue to come down, we're going to let them get as close as we can. Make sure it's going to be a good shot. We're yo-yoing right now, which what I mean by that is Trevor goes ahead, and then he sits down and wags me forward once he's got eye on the rams, because I don't want to lose sight of them. We've done that before. Lose sight of the animal, and you can't find him again, so we're taking turns keeping an eye on him. Trevor is sitting right there watching him. Now I'm gonna get my stuff together and go join him. Got the rams bedded there in the shade. See their heads up there at 890 yards. They're a long ways away. But what we're thinking they're gonna do is come down on this big side hill trail right there to go get water. That's in range, and we can get closer if we need to. But if we get down closer, we'll lose sight of them. We're not willing to lose sight of them.
And we also need water.
We're gonna meet them at the creek one way or another.
I've got about this much left in my water bottle. Trav's running low. It feels like it's about 100 degrees out on this hillside. This is the only patch of shade we have, this little tree.
We keep moving with the tree.
So hopefully they can decide to come down sooner rather than later. We can shoot one and then go down and get some water.
But we gotta report the wind's supposed to calm down after 3, so it'd be fine if the wind calms down before they come down. Hey, the rams are coming down for water just like we were hoping. We're gonna let them come as close as they can. They just got up and ran down the hill. We got to get in position. They're how far now?
750.
They're at 750 and they're coming. We're gonna let them get as close as we can. Like I said, you're gonna have to keep your head low after the shot.
The big one kind of facing straight down the hill right now.
I think the big one's behind the tree. I'll zoom up.
second biggest one then.
Yeah, I think that's the second biggest one. I think the big one's in the lead again. It's broadside now. That's him. He's actually broadside, right? Okay, hold it. Don't rush it. He's in a good spot. Squeeze when you're ready. 2 minutes. You're hitting high. Okay, he's upper left. Upper left. I couldn't see. He's the very top one. Aim a little bit below the belly. 2 minutes of wind. Try a different one. So 2 minutes of wind, a little below the belly. You hit him that time, I think. I hit him. I can't get a visual. I lost him. Where's your binos? Oh, really crappy videoing by me. Just because it's so windy, I lost it as soon as he shot. But I saw the hit. We saw with the naked eye the ram rolling. Dead ram, but we're trying to find him now. You gotta be kidding me. You can see him.
I can see him.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
Put it there.
Oh yeah.
Nice ram. Biggest one of the bunch.
Oh man.
That was...
This has been quite the hunt, let me tell you.
a cluster.
This has been just kind of one thing after another, but man, I'm glad we finally found a group of rams this morning, and I think we got the biggest one, so that's what matters. As of yesterday, I had pretty much wrote off that I was going to be able to fill this tag this year.
Wait, you're sure he's dead?
He's laying there upside down. His head's like this. He's,
Okay.
yeah.
I
on a sheep trail, upside down.
What a beautiful pack for a sheep, too.
Oh, man.
He's at the bottom.
That is what we wanted. That is what we wanted.
Trevor Dean Schneider. You
So-
got your once-in-a-lifetime ram, bro.
Once in a lifetime Bighorn sheep. Pretty awesome. This might be the most excited I've ever been for killing something. This hunt has been, you know, normally it's like a roller coaster of emotions hunts. This one's been mostly downs. We have not seen a sheep. Today was my first day seeing a sheep. We've put on at least 50 miles. This is our second trip down here, and today was my first sheep. So there was a lot of lows. Today, there was a lot of highs. So I'm pretty stoked right now that we have a dead ram down in this creek bottom.
Let's go get our hands on that thing. Looks
go get
big. Looks bigger than this deadhead we found. Oh, there goes the rest of the band of rams. And Trevor's is dead. I see it. It's right there.
See it
Hold
with
on.
the naked eye?
Zoom up.
I think I can see it, but I need glasses.
It's right on that trail. There he is. Heck yeah.
Heck.
Trev,
Yeah.
oh, he's dead for sure. He hasn't got up.
Hasn't moved.
Some pretty nice rams there. I hope I told you to shoot the right one.
Ask for a better spot to pack one out of.
All we got to do is pack it. We got downhill pack all the way. We got to just avoid some cliffs. Trevor just found an elk shed. Nice.
What do you mean you don't know if we can get? It's on the other side to this elk shed.
An elk set. I'm not packing that out of here.
Down in the creek. I'm not either, but I'll take a picture with it by the sheep.
There you go.
In the heat, in the sun, there's no shade. Pretty much all day till 4 o'clock when the sheep finally came down far enough
How do you think
that we were willing to shoot them. Those sheep wanted some water.
They had to get some water.
This might be the thirstiest I have ever been, and we are trying to get water out of a little stream.
There's a little teeny waterfall right here, about 1/2 of an inch by 1/2 of an inch. I'm trying to fill the splatter.
When you're in creeks like this, sometimes it's just better to have the pump filter, but we were packing light, so we just had the gravity one. And
I have been more dehydrated, and we got down and found it, killed 2 bulls, packing them out, no water for a long time. Got down and found an apple tree and ate about 20 apples a piece. That was pretty sweet.
that would be nice, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have that.
Second to the most dehydration.
Yeah, this has me beat.
Trevor's about to get his hands on a bighorn for the first time. Special moment in a hunter's life. Ooh, he's heavy. Trevor, that's a dandy. That's a good ram. Nice work, bro. Old.
Big old boy.
Big old boy. Look how beat up his horns are.
They are beat.
He's
That is a fighter.
beat to a pulp. Heck yeah.
Yes! Got
Heat
it.
down.
So I finally got it done. This has been a pretty wild ride trying to get this sheep. This is our second trip down here. We've hiked well over 50 miles up and down these crazy mountains. And today was actually my first day seeing a sheep. And it took a lot of work, but we were able to get it done. Luckily I had Travis there with me. And the first shot, there was 6 rams, so it was pretty hard to keep an eye on which one was the biggest one, because they'd kind of mix up, and then Travis would have to tell me upper right or upper left or middle, and yeah, it was a little bit chaotic. But the first shot, I hit a little bit high. Travis made a really quick call for me. Then based on Travis's call, I was able to just dump him. He ran a little bit out of the video, and then I watched him just roll all the way down the hill to where he lays. So we're pretty stoked on it. Travis has another sheep tag. His starts in about 2 weeks, so it's Travis's turn now.
Couldn't be happier for you, bro.
Thank you.
It calls for a bro hug.
It does.
That's awesome.
You cannot beat that.
Such a beautiful ram.
Cannot beat that. Couldn't have done it without Travis. We wish Tom was here, because Tom was here the first time around, and we wish he could have been here to witness all the magic happen, but
Look at this old
we're
bruiser.
glad it happened.
These things are awesome.
Travis was actually supposed to be back at work tomorrow, so
We had to text everybody.
we had to text everybody and say, we're gonna be late.
There's high wind warning, 40-mile-an-hour winds, so we're not getting flying out anyway.
No, we're not.
We're stuck here another day. So we found sheep. Got the biggest one in the canyon down.
Yeah, we did.
Got half the sheep deboned in that side. If you haven't been sheep hunting, there's not a whole lot more meat than a mule deer. Trevor's
The
got
other half
half
in
the
here.
other half deboned in there. Now we got to figure out how to tie on all of our sleeping bags, and we're coming out with a full sheep head and cape, gun, and our sleeping stuff. We're gonna try and make it out here in one trip, so we don't want to come back.
Pretty heavy with the half a sheep and cape and head and horns and all of our camp.
Tighten your load lifters for sure. Yep, and then we got the gun and half a sheep head on my pack. The whole sheep. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Right there. Oh man, that's a good feeling to see the river.
Made it to the river. Now we've just got to go miles and miles and miles to the airplane, but at least it's flat.
We made it to the river.
And our rafts are still here.
One of the rafts didn't blow away.
One of them's flat.
I'll blow that one up a little bit. We're gonna hit the river in the dark. Float down a ways. It's kind of enjoyable. There's just one rock there. And made it across the river of no return.
The river, no return.
With a Walmart raft.
And then I got out there and the wind just spun me a circle and started pushing me upriver. I was like, what is happening?
Beautiful morning. to fly out. Perfect timing, Trevor.
Beautiful morning.
It was windy, blowing 40 yesterday. Good times. Got a sheep. And now today, it's perfectly calm, cool.
Good day to fly out.
Great timing for flying out. Got to fit all that in there.
We'll make it work.
Successful trip. Alright, we want 100 on the oil temperature before we take off. We got good oil pressure. We want over 200 degrees on all of our cylinders. Fuel's on both. We're good to go. We just got to wait a little bit for that to heat up and take off. Well, we just went and took care of, got the sheep head pinned. We're all legal. Got the dead head pinned.
Checked in.
Trevor swiped his card and filled the plane up.
Swipe, 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 swipe. That's all I do when you're doing a sheep hunt.
About 100 gallons maybe. On our way home. Made it back home safe.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on our newest hunting episodes. Thank you for watching.
Got a little bit of blood in the plane. Trav's not going to be happy.
Great. Are you kidding? Well, break the plane in proper. Got some blood.